Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Scheduled for 5 rounds if need be.
Fighting behind a nice jab.
Oh, and he caught the kick. All right, now they separate. Early connection with the left from the champ.
Good jab.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Just touching him with the jab.
He sets this really high pace with the hope that his opponent can't keep up. And we've seen him do it. Beautiful punch to the body.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Really working that body to good effect. That shot is blocked by Topuria. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Round 2 straight ahead. While we look back at some of the replays from that.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Able to land the left hand there. All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round 1, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight. But as we go on, it's starting to become very clear that that is not the game plan tonight.
Topuria's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to...
He's hurt bad.
Oh, with authority, the body. Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Oh, huge left. Left-hand connection and a right. Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his head. It doesn't take much to avoid a punch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body.
Again, he's hurt bad.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's level, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see.
All right, so that opened up a cut around.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh, big left hook there. Under a minute now in round 2. Nice front kick there. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this. Huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Huge elbows! I mean, how about those last 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man now. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. We saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Watch the strike there, counters with a jab. Topuria's eye is closing up. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. And he caught the kick. Fighters separate from the clinch now.
He gets a connection right there. He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get down. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Oh, some big elbows landing for him now.
That was nice.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ilia Topuria. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like an ambulance pick with these two guys later.
Yeah, they are both beat up. They are both unwilling to take a step back. They are both wearing the damage, but both okay with it in order to have a good...
Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he's on beat street right now. He's seeing Tweeterberg over the top of his head. You take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. He hurt him.
Mixed martial arts, folks. This is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with huge elbow there. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt.
It's in there deep. There you go. He's got the choke in.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. Let's get back. Well, what a war of attrition this fight. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Just digs into the body.
He dug that shot with every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Holding on to him.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Fighters separate. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.